Everything was all around. Everything was all at once. All I could see was everything. It consumed every square inch of the universe, and yet, however far my gaze took me, I still saw everything. Everything was here, every color, thought, idea. It just hadn't been touched. I wanted to savor the everything, because I knew at some point it would have to become something. One last gander at the everything, that's what I would take. My eyes danced across space, drifting through the gloriousness of reality. Everything was beautiful. But now, and I could feel it, it was time for everything to become something. I waved a hand at the everything. Suddenly, all at once, bits and pieces condensed and formed spaces that were not previously there. I turned and waved another, watching the everything on that side flash to where I had pointed, attracted like a magnet. The everything separated into a brilliant something, blinding and powerful and warm. And in the absence of that something, it shone a terrifying something that was cold and dark and unfeeling. Seeing the glory of duality, I turned back to the something of space, lifted a finger, and watched in elation as the space condensed and left a glorious blank slate in its wake. I blew a mighty gust, and a howling wind filled the space. I stood in awe of this, the phases of alchemy and creation only fueling my growing ambition. I continued. Now I stand before the last remaining glimpses of my everything. By now I had found uses for the rest of it. Some went to the dark and the light, the strong and the wise, the grounds below and the waters above. I was now surrounded by my own creation, a something of my own design. In a way, it was as beautiful as the everything, because, in a way, it was the everything. I somehow took everything and made something. Some things crawled in the grasses. Some things flew gloriously through the skies. Some things swayed among the stars. For it took many somethings to make just one everything. You just needed the right tool. But something's good always had their something's bad, for it was just the nature of everything. Something's of love's lost, something's of spilled wine, something's of unspeakable nature. For it was the price of everything to make every something from it. I know some will be unhappy with me for making it this way. I know they will struggle to understand. Everything is only something that some can grasp. I hope they will not be too disappointed. But there's one thing, my friends, that I did not make in the name of everything. For there to be an everything, there must be a nothing. And for a nothing, there must be an absence of everything. There I have no say. But without everything, there cannot be a nothing. And yet the nothing despises the everything for having so much. The only wish of the nothing is to conquer the everything, and yet it can only exist with and alongside it. You must not fall victim to the nothing, child, for the sake of me, you, and all of the somethings you hold dear. This is my wish for you. Love all of your somethings, good and bad, and fear not of nothing. For in the face of everything, what can nothing do to hurt you?